minute or so, we should bring up, I suppose, the one stain on this conference, which has been overall, I suppose, a success for the party. But during it, an MP has been suspended. Rupa Huq made some comments that now Sir Keir Starmer has himself termed as racist on Monday. They came out yesterday. Rupa Huq was suspended. Tony, can you talk us through this?
Yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing to say is that the party clearly acted extremely quickly on this, and that hasn't always been the case. Certainly under the former Labour leader, you would often find that these investigations into things people had said took a long time. The whip wasn't suspended quickly. The party's really come down very hard on Rupa Huq for what she said in that fringe meeting. The thrust of what she said was that Kwasi Kwarteng couldn't really be black if he was a Conservative, was basically what she was saying, and the idea being, of course, that that if you're not white, then you have to be left-wing. And the party has rightly said that those comments aren't acceptable, and they've suspended the whip from her pending an investigation. And of course, these things always have to go through a proper disciplinary process. But
and she has now apologised, although initially she did say she stood by the comments, and there was an awkward 3 hours before that apology was forthcoming. Barry Gardiner, do you think that Rupa Huq will be let back into the party? What would you like to see happen now through this process?
Look, I would never prejudge an inquiry. What I would say is that you should always attack the Conservative Party on its policies. You should never attack anybody on anything other than their policies. You should not personalise politics. It's possible, actually, to respect the person but disagree with their politics. And I think that's the only way that politicians should behave.